Hi again, and today's message is don't regret anything. This came through to me during the meditation, as always, and I know it not only affects me, and it's not only for me, but it's also for somebody else out there who really needs to hear it today. I truly, truly believe there's at least a handful of people in the world who really need to hear this message today. And it is about the uselessness and the wrongness of regrets. People in my life around me tend to try to make me regret some decisions of my life, even some decisions that I've made when I was 9-10 years old. I constantly feel them trying to pull me back into that regretful state. And I don't blame anybody, and I don't blame them. When I really had the moment to set real boundaries in my life with the people who are closest blood relatives, I had a moment to choose. Either I let these people affect me so profoundly in such a destructive way in future as well, or it's time to stop it now. And I stopped it, and I stopped communicating with the people who've been really dragging me somewhere down where I haven't even ever been to. It was totally unknown space for me, full of jealousy, criticism, hatred, criticizing people they didn't even know. And I've spent 6 or 7 years of my life living in the same house with the people who I've been finding myself constantly feeling wrong around, feeling not belonging. But there are some members of my family in my life whom I constantly, continuously am in contact with, and this contact is precious for me because it gives me also that backup in my life when I'm physically away and I cannot hug them. But still, though, the personalities and mentalities of the people who we're surrounded with, sometimes they might be triggering, a lot of times they might be triggering something in you that you really feel like you need to heal, but you don't even realize it until you get triggered as hell to do something about it. So recently, the feeling of regret has been a big issue for me. My favorite people been triggering some thoughts about regretting almost everything, doubting almost all the decisions that I've made. And I felt like if it was not talked through, and if I have never ever had this conversation with you about this decision of my life, or about the conclusions of that decision in my life, I would have never thought there might be something wrong, might have been something wrong in that decision or anything. But that trigger just kept me like going kind of back and rethinking and revisiting the past, until I realized we are not here for that. So if you found this video, I really, really want to tell you today the message that came through from the bigger place, from the bigger source, from the source of all love and all inspiration and all understanding and all acceptance, and so on and so forth, that you have really, really, really nothing to regret. If you're struggling, if you're trying to not to get back into those thoughts of the past, and still you keep on finding yourself unconsciously going back there and revisiting those memories and rethinking, and you go spiraling with those thoughts, and you cannot get away from them, or you feel hard time getting away from them, or as soon as you feel free from them, instantly something triggers you back in there, and you just like fall back into all of those patterns. You can always stop yourself for a moment, find that stillness, just find yourself in that stillness, and realize that you are here, thankfully, to all of your decisions in the past. You are here now. You are breathing now. You have the choice now and here, only because you made the choices in the past that led you here. And if they led you here, they were healthy for you. If they didn't feel healthy at the moment, or straight after the moment you made those decisions, still though you've learned a lot from them, still though you are here. You cannot think, oh, maybe I was meant to be this and that. Life is filled, every hour day is filled with constant choices, continuous choices, never-ending choices, and it's only up to us. Either we move on with our choices, carrying our responsibility for them proudly, or being like this, wearing them like a backpack, like a humpback, constantly doubting, constantly looking to the sides, to the other people's opinions. For example, just imagine you are a beautiful girl and you are so loved by God, and you've given everything, and you are so beautiful and so talented and so youthful and so lifeful and everything, but you just constantly doubting every step of yours. Imagine how would you look from the outside, still having all of that beautiful gift baggage that you came here with, but constantly doubting, looking around, looking up to other people, looking up to the people you don't even know. You don't even know what they've dealt with in their lives. You don't even know what they think or what they look like in their homes and everything. You don't know other people at all. You almost don't know yourself. So why not start with just taking full responsibilities for our lives, for our choices, for our decisions, and saying, yes, I did that because it felt right to me. You don't ever have to explain yourself to anybody. If anybody starts criticizing you or anything you've done or anything you've said or thought, they're not here to understand you. So let's create memories out of the choices that we feel good in the moment. That we feel encouraged to make, that we feel like home. Good choices, choices that lead to God. They don't make you doubt a lot. It's actually the opposite that tries to make you doubt yourself, your powers, your clarity of mind to make those decisions. It's the snaky doubt mindset that tries to discourage you from doing something that will obviously be so good for you. You just still don't see it while in the moment of making that decision. That's why it takes a brave person to make a decision and to stick with it, and to say, no matter what the price I have to pay for this, for example, it is me. This choice is me. This action is me. And doubt is not me. I know who I am. And even if I don't know fully who I am yet, I embrace the journey. I am so eager to continue the journey of finding it out. And thank you for all of those situations. Thank you, Source and Universe and Earth, for giving me the opportunity to choose, and by those choices to build a bigger and better and more clear picture of myself, of me. If you have not been given any choices, how do you know what do you even like? So never regret anything. Never think, oh, if I left at that time, I would have been this and that. Maybe you wouldn't even be alive now. Maybe you don't know. So my filter that helps me deal with any doubtful, sneaky mindset that tries to find its way into my mind, especially when I feel stillness and peace inside, peace with everything I think, everything I do. It sneaks in and tells me, oh, you would have been maybe more rich, more, you would have had more friends, you would have had more time to be happy, you would have never had those unpleasant experiences that you've had. But I am who I am after all of these experiences, and I really respect myself for choosing it, no matter right or wrong or actual or totally weird. We have to stop looking at our lives like our own judges. We have to stop letting other people's come as our judges in our lives. You just gently, nicely shut them up and say, thank you for your opinion. I didn't need it, but maybe it was just healthy for you and beneficial for you to say it out loud, to hear what you sound like, and maybe build something better out of yourself tomorrow based on this experience. So you're even welcome. I thank you for this experience because it made me think one more time and realize one more time that I have nothing to regret in my life. I am grateful for where I am, for everything I have. I am grateful for all the pleasant, unpleasant, it's all just the situations. They are not bigger than just the situations. Every day is filled with situations in the world, so don't make it bigger. And especially don't ever, ever, ever make anything bigger than you. Stay healthy, stay true to yourself, respect yourself, respect your choices, respect your responsibility about yourself. You are your own best friend. You are responsible for yourself, for keeping your body healthy, for making right and healthy choices of what to eat, when to go to bed, what people to allow into your surroundings. But never allow other people be bigger than you in your life. And you're gonna be good. You're gonna be safe. This really helped me feel so much lighter, so much easier. And it is so simple, but so deep. And I really hope you feel the change in the air. You feel the change in the energies surrounding us, the change for freedom, the change for abundance, the change for freshness, for absolute freedom of being who you are. Whatever you want to experience, whatever you want to express, whatever you want to do or not do anything, just be you. Enjoy the day filled with universe giving you love. Just open up to feel that, open up to see that in you, and stay grounded. I love you. I really wish you have a blessed rest of the week, and you feel amazing, you stay healthy, and see you in the next one.